Welcome to Hampton, Virginia. This is the story of a school, a community, and a process of healing. A story about how public participation can turn hurt into hope and division into unity.
My name is Monica Mahard, the Community Engagement Manager with the City of Hampton, and we are honored to share with you the Virginia State School Engagement Process, 2025's IAP2 Core Value Award recipient for Respect for Diversity, Inclusion, and Culture.
Established in 1909, the Virginia Colored School for the Deaf and Blind was one of only 2 institutions in the state serving students with auditory and visual disabilities, and the only serving Black communities. Nestled in Hampton's southwest side, the school and ejected neighborhood was practically a self-contained city. It housed farms, auto shops, and dormitories to serve students across the state. When it closed in 2007, the 75-acre campus sat vacant. In 2023, most of the land was sold for industrial use. The city retained 10 acres and $1.5 million for reinvestment. But decisions made without early community involvement deepened mistrust and reopened wounds of exclusion.
It's disgusting because we lived there. We slept there. We did everything there. That's our home. But then we would lose respect. I felt that didn't bother to even ask deaf people to come to the meeting to give us any type of hope or anything. They just sold it. They didn't ask us. We had no involvement. It felt like they abandoned us.
The city faced a difficult question: how to honor this history, address inequities, and rebuild trust with alumni and neighbors who had every reason to feel left out.
We weren't included in these meetings. We weren't invited. We were not given the chance to speak up, and our voices were not heard because we simply had no idea what was happening. Nobody told us that this was happening. All this talk about a new warehouse, suddenly there's a warehouse there. I remember being completely shocked. My mom and I looked at each other and she was like, "Do you know what happened?" And I said, "No." I started texting my friends that went there, and it seemed to be pretty common that none of us knew that that had happened. And we were just all so genuinely disgusted by this. We should have been there. We are connected to the school. We were students. We should have been there. We should have been in these meetings. We should have had an opinion, but we weren't even invited. So now there's a warehouse, and every time I look at it, I'm reminded, and it's so sad. We were completely thrown off guard.
To rebuild trust, Hampton launched a 4-phase trauma-informed engagement process rooted in listening first. Alumni and neighbors alike helped design the process itself, choosing where and how meetings would be held. With accessibility at the core, ASL interpreters were at every event. Staff received their sign names and learned basic signs to facilitate communication with all participants. Building on that foundation, storytelling became a powerful tool. The Lived History Project, based on oral history framework, centered alumni experiences and the deaf community's unique storytelling culture. The Hampton History Museum partnered to preserve them, ensuring the school's legacy will never be forgotten.
By bringing these histories into the museum, we're working to preserve them for future generations.
Community voices directly shaped how $1.5 million will be reinvested. A memorial space, green areas for families, and accessibility-focused infrastructure. The city has been supportive, dedicating additional resources for workforce development, neighborhood improvements, and installing the Hampton History Museum's first Braille panel, ensuring the school's legacy is preserved for generations to come.
I am glad that there is going to be a history about the school to show its existence, to show that the students who came to the school, many of us are doing well, that we went on to colleges, that we founded our own businesses, that we became authors, that we worked, and the school did a good job of helping us to become good citizens and people who contribute to society.
It's been humbling, to say the least, to be a part of this process. And what I've loved the most is it started as an experience of division. And now we have a foundation of unity, of resilience, and of hope.
My fear was really that no one had included us in that process for such a long time. That made me feel very sad. But now, with this new experience, being involved with all of you, participating in the project, and having these discussions, I feel very happy and supported. I especially want to thank everyone here for asking for our input, listening to what we've lost, and considering our ideas in the design. I truly appreciate it. In the past, it was such a difficult and painful experience, but I'm focusing now on the positive. This good experience we're having together, I'm very thankful to the City of Hampton for working with us. It has been wonderful.
The Virginia School Engagement Project is more than a redevelopment plan, it is a restorative journey. Together, Hampton and its community are proving that authentic engagement heals, inspires, and transforms.